on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a long time. Where have I been? I finally moved out to Georgia, and before coming out I had a leak on my Dyna on the primary, so I brought it over to my guys at Blakline Speed Shop, and it turns out it was my transmission bearing.
Uniballer.
So being in the middle of a move, I was like, hey guys, I'll just leave that bike there and go out to Georgia, and when it's ready I'll ship it over. Well, after they completed the transmission bearing, they went to push it out of the shop to take it on a test ride, and they started hearing clicking in the rear wheel. And you guys know my wheel bearings go out all the time, and I was wondering, like, dude, what is there any way to fix, like, what's going on with this back wheel? Well, it turns out, I don't know if it was just from wear or if it was from those wheels I had were the stock wheels, and I had them chromed. So I don't know if it was the chroming process that did it, but somehow the bore was not, the bearing bore was not the right size. So long story short, I had them order some Lindell wheels to just completely get rid of that situation, because if you've ever had a wheel bearing go out while you're riding down the road, it is a sketchy ride, dude. Go sliding down the freeway or wherever you're at. But yeah, so again, that took even longer, and then I hooked up with Haul Bikes, a motorcycle shipping company, and I had them ship my bikes out. Well, unbeknownst to me, if you use a company like Haul Bikes, they do a good job of getting the bike there in great condition, but it's gonna take a long time. They have, like, for my bike anyways, they stage it out there in Las Vegas and then held it there for months. So I had them picked up in February, both of my bikes. We'll talk about my Road Glide another time. That's a whole nother story. But they were holding my bike there since February. It was supposed to be delivered April 2nd. I was calling them. They really didn't know what was going on. They're like, well, it should be in the shipping facility, or it should be in the staging facility in Florida on April 2nd. I'm like, all right, cool. Well, at least it's moving, right? Once April 2nd hit, they said it's going to be like the 15th or 16th that the bike should be delivered. And that ended up pushing out. Anyways, a couple days ago, I get the bikes in. I think it was the 29th or 30th of this month. And they both arrived completely dead. Well, the bikes are dead as a doornail. We hooked up battery jumpers to them, and they'll fire up, but as soon as that thing comes off, they're gone. I think they're either smoked, or I gotta actually put them on a charger like overnight. We'll see. But my friend Shane stopped by to help us out. I know you guys probably can't see anything, but my friend Shane came by to help us out, and he's gonna go grab a trailer. Hopefully be able to get these things in my garage at least tonight. Oh man, what a nightmare. But I'm just stoked. I'm so stoked that they're actually here. Finally have bikes in Georgia and get to explore this thing. This is just little issues here right now, and before you know it, we'll be out on the road riding. So our night is almost, I guess our night's just beginning. Sounds like we need a drink though. Yeah. Like dead. Like a jumper could not bring them back. They needed to be charged. So my buddy Shane, that I met since I've been out here, came through with the trailer, and we were able to get these things on the trailer because the big rig couldn't fit down my street because it's a cul-de-sac. So we had to have it delivered like at a church parking lot that was down the road. So yeah, shout out to Shane for hooking me up, dude. He came through, dude, bigly. Oh, I'm going way too fast. I can't get pulled over either because I don't have these things registered out here. Oops. But yeah, Dyna Girl is back in my life, and I'm so happy. I have not been on a motorcycle since October. So yeah, dude, you can not imagine, or maybe you can, how good it feels to be back on a bike. There's always cops right here. I don't see one. We'll go speed limits. But yeah, the first minute I got on this bike, it was like smile ear to ear, and I was just back in my zone. Everybody told me that the weather out here in Georgia was like terrible all the time, and since I've been here, it has been perfect motorcycle riding weather. I'm dead serious. Even now we're still in, well, no, we're May now, and today is, let's check it out, I think it's 67 degrees. It is absolutely perfect out. 67 degrees, and it's gonna get a little bit chilly tonight. That's why I got a sweater on. Oh, come on, gloves. Hook a brother up. There we go. So yeah, there's been perfect weather every day. I'm just seeing all these motorcycles riding by, and like, damn, dude, I wish I could be on a bike. As I've been doing that, I've definitely been looking up places to ride out here, and I'm excited to try some cool roads that Georgia has to offer. We are pretty close to the coast. I think it's like 4-hour drive to the coast, and North Georgia mountains are like 2.5 hours from us. So I don't know why I'm speaking in the third person like that, but anyways. But yeah, so since we've been out here, we just moved to Senoia, Georgia, where I'm training at Atlanta Tracon. And man, these guys are the best of the best air traffic controllers. So it's pretty cool, and it's very humbling. Just kind of getting the hang of it, just starting out, so we'll see. I'm in training, doing my best. Oh, my dip fell out of my mouth. Doing my best, so we're trying our hardest out there. But yeah, anyways, back to the bikes. Sorry it's been so long and I haven't really made a post, but I haven't felt like, you know, I've really had anything to write about, you know, without having my bikes here. It was kind of like, I'll just focus on studying for the new job and get back to the bikes when I can. And I'm sure you guys understand. Well, I hope you guys do anyway. Oh, but yeah, this is my beautiful ride to work every day, man. Small town Georgia, trees, green, slow roads, but slow roads in a fast Dyna. Man, I'm so stoked to be on this bike. But yeah, anyways, did I leave anything out? I don't think so. I think that's pretty much about it. I think I talked your guys' ear off a bit too much. But I just want to say shout out to my guys at Blakline Speed Shop to making sure my bike was completely perfect before it got to me out here in Georgia, and the shipping company for getting these bikes out here, although slow. They got them out here, and they got them out here safely. The only issue I had on my Road Glide was the paint protection film I had on the lower forks to protect the black from rock trips. It got peeled off with the straps that they were using, so shit happens, right? But anyways, guys, thank you for still being subscribed to ATC Jeremy. I'm so excited to be back. I look forward to the many adventures, and we'll see you guys on the next one.